Hello to my fellow history lovers. Today, honestly, it's a sad story. And if you're just thinking there's enough bad stuff in the world, and the last thing I want to do is start my day with a really sad story from history, I would just say turn this off. Other days I talk sort of more big picture, but this is a very just a traumatic story. But I felt I should share it, and this is the reason. There was an uprising in 1775 in California, and I'm always interested when I travel to a different place what was happening here during the American Revolution. So there is an uprising in 1775 here, and this is the story. The Spanish built a fort called Fort San Diego, which is actually close to where I'm at. I'm in La Jolla, and it was in the Mission San Diego they built. And it has a devastating impact on the Kumeyaay people. That's the indigenous tribe that's here. So one of the things that happens is the Kumeyaay people are invited to the mission for, you might say, lured a little bit for gifts or trade. But once you're baptized, you're not allowed to leave. And if you try to escape, you are brought back and punished. And they're put to work. They basically become um, um, enslaved, really. Uh, and they're the ones who have to do the farming for the mission, build the buildings for the mission. And this goes on. And another horrifying part of this is the women of the tribe were sometimes assaulted by the Spanish soldiers who were stationed at the mission as well. So eventually, in 1775, the Kumeyaay warriors, there's about 800 of them, they rise up and under the cover of darkness, they attack the mission and they actually burn it down. And four of the Europeans that are there, including a priest, are killed. So what happens next is the other people that escape, they come, and I don't know how many of the Kumeyaay were killed in this as well. Um, the the people who escape go to another mission. They bring back Spanish soldiers who then arrest many of the Kumeyaay, um, are taken away. So this is a story where I think it's a story of rebellion, like every rebellion. It's about rights. It's about, in this case, protecting their families, their wives, their daughters. And I think the sad part, of course, is they don't win in the sense that there isn't a sudden change and the indigenous tribes are treated well and things change. But the only thing I can kind of hold on to in this story is the Kumeyaay people are still here in California. They are still here. They survived all of this, and that takes enormous strength and perseverance. So that is our story for today from 1775 on November. It was November 4th and 5th in San Diego, California. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.